All right. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. Today is freaking Thursday, which means that it is freaking vlog day here on the GrimmGreen YouTube. I apologize. It's been a long time coming. I feel great being back here. We missed last week's vlog because of the NVE event, but that's okay. We got a full vlog planned out today. I can't do that thing, obviously, anymore where I put all of the timestamps down here anymore, but I think we have a pretty fully loaded vlog this week. We definitely have a retro vaping, and look, it's not like... It's not a real impressive retro vaping, but it is a retro vaping. We are definitely going to be vaping an old product. I do have a very random liquid tasting. We're going to be talking about what I've been vaping. We might talk about NVE just a little bit, although I feel like there are lots and lots of NVE related videos and pictures and information out there. I feel like everybody that went to NVE is all we're talking about is NVE because it was last weekend. So we might touch on NVE a little bit, but we definitely have some viewer mails. We definitely have some vape mail. And if there's nothing in the vape mail this week for me to set up, because if you're new to the vlog, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. When I do the vape mail, I always look for something in the vape mail to set up. But this week, if I don't have anything in the vape mail to set up, I have an RDA just waiting in the wings. At least I think it is. I might have to go get it. But there's an RDA that I got a few weeks ago that I still have yet to build, that I still really very much want to build and vape in this vlog program. But welcome. Welcome, everybody. And the first thing that we're going to do this week here on the vlog is we're going to complain a little bit about YouTube's new studio. Oh, is it popping? All right. Ruby is telling me I'm popping all over the place, so we're just gonna dial this back a little bit. How's that, Ruby Roo? We doing better there? Other than the really dark, hang on. You know, you just never know anymore. During non-daylight savings time, I can start the vlog at 4:30 and just be fine. I don't have to worry about lighting or the sun or clouds or anything like that. But during on daylight savings time, the sun is still up. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the sun go down together. Hope everything is looking and sounding okay. And thank you, Vaping with Ken, for being here. I started the vlog at your command. You did the boosh. That's when the vlog starts. That's when the vlog starts. So what I was going to do was complain just a little bit. Not really, I guess. The YouTube studio kind of sucks. And I know it's something that they've been putting out there for a while. And I know I had my chance. Like, I had plenty of time to fiddle around with the new YouTube studio that they're trying to roll out. And I was resistant to it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take part. I was like, no, I like YouTube the way it is. Please don't change anything. And then, of course, eventually they just force you to use the brand new YouTube studio. And everything is different. Literally everything is different. You don't even put your descriptions in the same place. The live streaming thing is all weird, and there's like, ooh, the live streaming like fucking command center, and I'm like, it's confusing. So I'm genuinely shocked right now that this stream is actually working properly, because earlier today I was pulling my hair out at the thought of trying to stream tonight and not really knowing how YouTube works. Anyway, none of that matters. All of that is behind us. So to kick off this vlog, I do want to do that thing that is my new favorite thing to do, where I hear from one of my subscribers. This person did not leave their name. They did not leave their name in the video. They just said from Ohio. So right now, I would just like to quickly hear from Ohio.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rip Trippers and smoking is dead and vaping is the future now. I'm just joking. I know that's what he says, and but yeah, hey, GrimmGreen, thanks, man. Digging the recoil. Just want to thank you for everything. So you're the one that got me quit smoking and vaping like 4 years strong. So Thanks, brother. Love you, man. I don't know if this will get on the vlog or not because a little rip tripper pun, but we have fun, right? Deuces, man, from Iowa. Peace out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Snapchat Glitterbeard from Ohio. Boom, you are very welcome. Thank you so much for the kind words. Glad you dig the recoil. Boom, you're definitely 100% shouted out. And if anybody else watching this here vlog here has a video that they are planning on shooting similar to that, you shout yourself out, shout out your shop. Do you just want to shoot the shit? You want to talk about your gear? You want to tell your quitting smoking story? You can send a video over to nick@grimmgreen.com and just mark the subject, that one thing that you like to do, Nick, and I'll see the attachment. And it may eventually get used here on the show. And of course, I didn't mention this, but we're going to do the super chat questions. This is the super chat scooping motion. Like I'm scooping all the questions, and we're going to put them at the end of the show. So the last segment of the vlog tonight is going to be the super chat. So get in there on the super chat. You certainly no obligation there. But I do dedicate an entire segment at the end of this to the super chat. But anyway, so what I want to do right now is just real quickly talk about a few of the things that I have been vaping. Of course, as everybody knows, NVE was last week, and this is the way that vape events work for me. Is I try to bring. I apologize. My voice is not going to be at 100% because of the show and because of the podcast. I've just been talking a lot today. Talking a lot over the last weekend and today, so my voice isn't at 100%, but this is the way shows usually go for me. I pack like my favorite vapes, like the ones I can't be without. That's what I'm bringing to any event, just what I want to vape, right? And then when I get home, I have the tendency to just tear everything down. Just even the stuff that I brought, even the stuff that's sitting at home, it just all gets torn down, re-wicked, cleaned, whatever, put away, new setups, whatever. Whenever I get back from a vape event, it's like the reset button on all of my vape gear. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Just a few things that I've been vaping. I actually got this very shortly before NVE, and that tank is 100% empty right now. But this is the newest Lost Vape Orion Q. This is one of their new designs, and it helped. I vaped it excessively at NVE, and I like it. I really like the Lost Vape Orion Q. I've been having some issues, and I'd be really interested to see either in the chat or in the comments down below if anybody else has been having issues with their Lost Vape stuff, because the new pods that I'm getting don't work on my old Lost Vape Orions. They only work on the Orion Q, and I believe that the pods are supposed to be compatible between the Orion and the Orion Q, but I have two dope Orions, including one from Alpaca that has woolly mammoth bone on it that I can't use because none of the pods work with the Orion, and that is a huge, huge bummer. This is a Signature Tips drip tip, Signature Tips clear button on there as well. I just think that looks pretty slick. Focus on it, mother trucker. I just really like that. And this is empty, but I'm going to hit it anyway because call the cops. Disregard the constable. Yeah, 12 milligram water Malone all day long. I also have 12 milligram water Malone in this. This is the new K-Fun Lite 2019 version. It's just sitting on top of that really simple USV 75 watt box mod that I reviewed like years ago, and I just think it's a great little single 18650 banger. K-Fun on top, I just put one of my stickers, thank you for not smoking, on there because I just think that looks super cool. And this is also loaded up with Water Malone. Thanks, Ruby Roo. I will do my best to do that. If not, then this is what we got. So boring watching someone mouth-to-lung vape, and I always say that. I am going to be doing a video for that new K-Fun real soon. I think I'm going to do it next week. I think I'm ready to do the newest K-Fun video. I'm like I'm a little bit of a K-Fun crazy person. I'm a huge fan of the K-Fun, so I just wanted to make sure that I spent plenty of time with this K-Fun and really built it, fiddled it, got to know it real well before I throw it out there on YouTube, because I got a lot of thoughts. I got a lot of thoughts about that K-Fun there. This I also picked up at NVE from Signature Tips. They won Best Squonker of the event, and this is their SQ. This is the single 21700. If I pop this door off, you're going to see a big fat 21700 battery in there, and then the panel just says fuck you all over it, and that's just my favorite thing ever. I just love looking at that. It cracks me up every time, but this is rad, and this is topped with an RDA that I can't remember the name of. It came from District 15, District 15 and Dis1, and it's that RDA. It's a little single coil flavor banger. I promise that when it gets up to YouTube, I'll know the proper name and the proper manufacturer for it, but it's just a little single coil banger guy, and I have a Turk Alien in there, and on an unregulated 3.7 single 21700, it's almost a little bit too warm for me. Like I have to pulse this kind of as I vape it. But it's great. And the flavor on this, I mean, this is exactly what it is intended to be. It's a tiny, tiny little flavor banger. And it, you know what it does? You know what it does? It bangs that flavor right into my mouth. Big fan of that. That is loaded up with the Yami Vapor Jusu juice. And it's just a liquid I haven't had in a while. And then Yami Vapor sent me, a retail store's wholesales order worth of liquids. So I've been slowly giving those away. And I grabbed out a bottle of Jusu because Jusu is also in this guy right here, which I got shortly before NVE, and it's something I just got. I set it up literally the night before NVE and didn't take it with me. But this is that Jackaroo kit. This is the Bogan Vandy Vape Jackaroo kit. I kind of just started using it, but it's again, I'm going to use the same words that I used to describe like the Aegis and the Aegis Mini. It's beefy. It's rugged AF. And it's got a pack-in sub-ohm tank that's pretty solid. I'm enjoying it. If nothing else, this is just one of the most comfortable mods. Like, for my Nick-sized hands, it's perfect. It feels so insanely, completely natural in my hand. Love it. That look cool? Nah, I didn't think so. Second to lastly, Aspen freaking Modco Monarch. This is Atlantis, which is in need of a little bit of a polishing. I gave it some love. I gave it a little polish before NVE, but just using it at that event has kind of tarnished it just a little bit. But I've got that Dead Goat on top. Dead Goat with that sick, I don't remember what we were calling this airflow. Snake bite, baby snake, we were calling it something. And of course, topped with my new favorite DHD chop top of all time. It's clear and blue. And this is something, man, that you cannot appreciate unless you see it in IRL. And it just matches this mod so freaking perfectly. I also picked up some rich kids of Instagram. I used to vape this juice a lot. And if you watched my unboxing video from NVE, I was really excited about it. I have not stopped vaping this juice since I got home. In fact, last night I came in here, and one of the rituals that I have in my life, and this could be a little bit of a getting to know GrimmGreen, but it's not really. One of the rituals that I have in my life is every single night before bed, I come into my office and I turn on some like vibey red mood lighting, and I just sit here and I vape all the vapes that I have. And I like evaluate it. I sit here and I vape and I go, wow, this is good. This is weird. This is bad. The airflow's a thing. And that's when I do like my evaluating of products, because during the day to day, and I'm just vaping it and focusing on other things. But when you really like give all of your attention to what is in your hand and you can really focus on it like that, I feel like that's really important. And that's my nightly ritual. I do that literally literally every freaking single night. And last night I came in here and I was just hitting this like crazy, just over and over. And I was like, fuck, this juice is so good. This airflow is so good. I love this clicky button. Like, I fell in love with this setup last night, and I literally couldn't pull myself away from it. I was like, okay, I'm just going to vape it dry. Vape it dry, set it down. I'm like, all right, let's fill it up one more time. Let's add a couple more drips. And I couldn't pull myself away from it. I just sat in here last night and was just vaping it and vaping it and vaping it. This is it. This is my new daily banger, whatever, fucking love it vape. The juice is so good. The juice and the atomizer and the mod and the drip tip and the airflow, and it all comes together in just like this. It's just good. It's just good, Danny Lolo. Awesome. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, this has been around for a little bit. It's that Stan Tenacious TX Vapes Dreamer with the Turk V2 on there. Red DHD shop top on top. I think this is the one that turns clear when it gets warm. So I don't know. I just like it. I think it looks cool, all black with like a pop of red on top. I think that looks dope. And sweet black tea. I'm back on a Poet sweet black tea kick. And Ruby and I were just talking about this on the podcast, but it's one of those when you haven't had a flavor or a juice, sorry. When you haven't had a flavor or a liquid that you love, like that you used to vape in a really long time and then you vape it again, it just instantly, and I know we've all experienced this, it just instantly takes you right back to that first time that you tried it. Maybe like that first week or whatever, like the first few days that you had it. And every time I vape this Poet Sweet Black Tea, it takes me back to when Casey and I were in San Diego and we moved into our new place in North Park, and just that time, like that time in my life, that's what this takes me back to, and I completely love it. Also, it doesn't hurt that the Turk is awesome and the Dreamer is an awesome mech. Crazy. And here's just a little bit of a side note. We're going to wrap this up, but here's a little bit of a side note on mech. Me building for mechs. When I build for mechs now, I kind of want a little bit higher of a resistance. Is that weird? Like, I like a 0.2 on a mech now, like a single tube mech at a 0.2, because I can take those like really long drags. I really love, Dwayne and I were talking about this recently, love taking intense, just long, like as long a drag as you can get, and then you just exhale a hurricane. That's what I like. And this setup is allowing me to do this. This is a 0.18, I believe. These aren't Turk coils in here. This was built from the video I did on YouTube, and I don't remember whose coils are in here. TNT? TMT? No, that's Ninja Turtles. So another coils are in here, and it came out to about a 0.18, and a 0.18 on a single battery tube mech is spectacular. Just someone suggested, instead of saying stellar, that I start saying supreme. I'm on board. This is supreme. Just bury me in vapor. Just bury me in vapor. Anyway, that's more or less really what I have been vaping these days. And I think what we're gonna do next is, because it's here on my desk and because it's slowly getting warm, I think we're gonna drink some beer. That's funny. That's funny, Biscuit Vapes. Yes, we'll start a swear jar, and I have to put $1 in every time I say juice, which does that mean I have to put $1 in? Even if I'm just using it as an example, do I still have to put $1 in? Damn it, son of a bitch. All right, well, this is the beer we got tonight, and I was inspired because I saw that Bogan had, maybe he didn't post this on his Instagram, maybe he just sent it to me, but he had another beer from this company called Grimm, and I believe this came from Smacks. I think Tyra at Smacks had sent me this in a beer care package that happens from time to time, but I saw this up on my shelf and I was like, hey, Bogan just drank one of those. I'm going to drink a Grimm tonight. So that's what we're drinking. It's a Grimm and it's called Rainbow Dome. It is a dry hop sour ale brewed with apricots and conditioned on oak. Ruby, if I could get a little clarification on this to conditioned on oak, what I picture is them pouring beer on a big oak table and being like, don't let any of it run off. It needs to sit there for a while. We need to condition it on this oak. That's kind of what I picture happening. I know that that's not what's really happening, but I can't get that vision out of my head when I read aged or conditioned on oak. I'm going to be pouring this into a dirty glass. What the crap is that? At least it's on the outside. I think it's a piece of lettuce. This is truly a dirty glass. Yeah, who cares? YOLO. Oh, it's carbonaty. Oh, this is you guys want to talk about effervescent? This is effervescent AF. I think I saw a hair floating in it. Damn it, I should have checked the cup for hairs. That's fine, right? No one's going to care if I drink this and there's a hair in it, right? I mean, it's probably my own hair. It's my own cup in my own house. I'm assuming it's my own hair. I don't think anybody broke into my house while I was gone and then, like, put a hair in this cup and was like, fuck this guy. He's going to, nah. It's my hair. So, cheers. Here goes. This is Grimm Rainbow Dome. Cheers, guys. Oh, yeah, it's super sour. Just the tangiest of tang. It gets your jowls going. Like my mouth is just watering right now. It's so sour, so juicy. There's a little bit of like sweetness there in the middle bits. It's a very clean beer. It is insanely effervescent. It is very, very refreshing. It's so sour. That's like, whoa, crazy sour. That is, wow, that's sour. Let's try it with Jusu. That's the only thing I can think to pair with this. But first, just hold your horses there. Hang on. I need to learn about this beer first. So we are going to look up Grimm Rainbow Dome. That's interesting. Google image search Grimm Rainbow Dome. That's just bizarre. But here we go. Grimm Rainbow Dome. Brewed in New York, United States. Pardon me. Excuse me. I said this is really, really super effervescent. American wild sour ale brewed with apricots, dry hopped with El Dorado, Columbus, and Cascade, and conditioned on oak. Conditioned on oak again. On. Not in, not around, not through, not here, not for. On oak. On oak. Let's see what one of these reviewers says. These reviews are all too long. Hazy light yellow, sour aromas of pears and apricots. Might feel medium bodied on the palate. Moderate amount of carbonation? No. It's whatever. You can say it's moderate. I say it's excessive. This is very, very carbonated. It's one of those beers that is so carbonated and so effervescent. It's like champagne. When you pour it into your mouth, it just feels like you have a mouthful of foam. Like that's what this is like. It's super good. Super good. So sour. Oh, that's sour. Ooh. This is like a battle to drink this beer, but I'm going to pair it with the Yummy Vapor. Let me show you the bottle just so we're all on the same page here. This is Yummy Vapor's Jusu. I think that's how you say it, Jusu. I don't even know if that's how you say Yummy Vapor. I'm just saying it like that because it's Yummy Vapor Jusu. It's like, I don't know. It tastes like a Washington red apple to me, like a really strong red apple type of flavor. I don't know, red apple, apricots. Look, I'm working with what I got here. Let's give this a shot. It is not good. I don't think there's a vape I have right now that is going to be able to pair with this beer. I wish I had like a Cubano Stig, which I don't have. Any sweet liquid, it just turns this beer into somehow more sour of a beer. The sweetness did not help this beer. It just made this beer taste somehow even more tart and sour. I don't know. Let's try sweet black tea. This is my last ditch effort. Sweet black tea, I don't know. Probably not going to be good. It's not bad. It's pretty bad. It's not that good. It's not that good. I have a feeling like sours like this are just not meant to be paired with a vape. Oh, I just poured a bunch of sediment in there too. Awesome. Awesome. Well, at least I got a full one for the rest of the vlog. So yeah, anyway, that's the beer. It's Grimm. It's Rainbow Dome. If you are really looking for like the most sour beer you could ever possibly find, this is the most sour that I have come across in my drinkings. I'm really sorry. In my drinkings of sour beers. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on from that. I'm anxious because I have some vape mail here, and I have one package that I have two packages that I don't think are vape mail, but I don't know, pardon me, what's in them. So we're just going to do it now. Vape mail and burp mail. That's ridiculous. This is that's like a burp record in like the first, I don't know, what is it, 30 minutes? First 30 minutes of the vlog is, what was that, like 17, 18 burps? Can I get a count from the chat? I think it was like 19 burps in there. Anyway, it might have been more. I have no idea. So first things first, let's get a DHL package out of the way. See what's in here. Oh, okay. I always like being surprised by things. This is a Sense box. Sense Tech, been around freaking forever in the industry, released loads of products, loads of tanks. Interested to see what's in here. Sense has done mods in the past too, but I don't recall them being that great. All right, let's see what's in here. This is replacement coils. Oh, it's a Sense guess. I want everybody to guess what it is. I'll wait. What could possibly be coming from Sense? You don't think it would be like a Sense pod system? I mean, are pod systems even really popular right now? Why is Sense even bothering releasing a pod system? Is it because everybody is releasing a pod system these days? And by everybody, I mean everybody. Okay, so this is the Sense Sidekick. SenseTech.com Sidekick. Let's see. Sidekick device, 2 replacement coils, micro USB cable, 91 millimeters, 2 mil capacity, zinc alloy, 460 mAh battery, air draw activated firing. Please prime the coil with some drops of e-juice. I didn't say that. That was on the packaging. Does that still count? Do I still have to put $1 in the swear jar? Because I don't think that's really fair if I read it. All right, cool. Cool, Sense. Cool. The Sidekick pod. This might be a setter-upper. Although, no, it's not. I still want to build that other RTA or RDA. Now, this one, I don't know. This is Royal Mail. Great Britain Royal Mail. So, your guess is as good as my guess as to what is in here. All right, it's a bunch of stuff. Odd box, odd packed box. Honest Vape Co. Okay, there's some coils from Honest Vape Co. coils. Keeping that. And there is a hat, Nameless Mod Co. And the rules of the vlog do dictate that if I get a hat in the mail that I have to put it on. So goodbye Goon Hat. Hello Nameless Mod Co. hat. Nameless Mod Co. proudly presents a Scotty D and Alex P design, The Unknown. Here at Nameless Mod Co., we've turned vaping as a means to quit smoking, which soon evolved into a passion. We pride ourselves on providing high-quality product for enthusiastic vapors who want a touch of luxury. Nameless Mod Co. is a brand for vapors. After a year in development, design, and tweaking, we are now proud to present our first fully mechanical mod, The Unknown. 28mm tapering to 25mm, hybrid 510 connection, silver-plated copper contact, and silver-plated spring. Available in 4 finishes: brass, copper, gunmetal over brass, and the murdered out. Nameless Mod Co. on Instagram. So, if you want to give them a follow, check them out. Oh, look at this. I got a t-shirt, too, with stripes on the sleeve. It's like a jersey. I don't know if I can pull this off. I appreciate it, though, Nameless Mod Co., but I don't think I can pull that off. So, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to look at this mech mod. Oh, you are pretty. You are a pretty mech mod. What kind of batteries does this take? Did it say on there? It's definitely a 21700. I mean, it's kind of a honkin'... It's kind of a honkin' mech mod there, but good lord, look how shiny. Look at this gunmetal over brass. And it feels like real substantial. Shit, that looks cool. That looks kind of a dope mech right there. There's a spring. The bottom cap comes separate. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, and it's telescoping on the bottom. That is just my favorite thing. And that is a firm, very firm, but terribly, terribly smooth. I mean, the most smooth right there. All right, shit. Well, hell, let's keep this out just because I can use it with that RDA that I want to build on the vlog. I want to build an RDA on the vlog. And I want to use this mech mod to power it. Cool. All right, well, let's set you to the side there one more time. Cheers, everybody. And I'm still, I saw Cleland there jump into the chat. I was really looking forward to, trying out the orchid in this vlog, but... still isn't here, and that's okay. That's fine. Don't feel guilty or anything. Certainly don't feel guilty or anything. I'm just kidding because I know how good it vapes, and I just want to vape it. Damn it! I just want to vape it. Damn it! All right. So what's here? What's in this? This is from a fella named Justin. Which there could be anything in here. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Got a little bit of a yo-yo package here. Well, I'm read this letter. Maybe this isn't something I read on the vlog. Handwritten letter. This is awesome. This is awesome. Warning, handwritten letter. No, bro. Justin, you have fantastic handwriting. Let me just read this real quick. Hope this package finds you well. Congrats on your wedding. Thank you so much. I would like to personally thank you for everything you've done for the vapor industry. I almost have your vlog streaming on our TV in the shop. That's awesome. It also helps our customers. Included in this... Okay. Please shout out my wife, Amanda, my stepson Parker, and our shop, Dr. Fogsmith's Vaporium out here in Moneta, Virginia. Moneta? Am I saying that right? Definitely not. Moneta, Virginia. Yeah, definitely. Justin, Amanda, Parker, and Dr. Fogsmith's Vaporium in Virginia. You are definitely all shouted out. Included in this package, a few flavors we manufacture for you to try in your random e-liquid tasting. A few items betrothed to me from a hemo collector quite a few years back. All items are authentic and vintage vapor items. They just sit in my office in a box of random stuff, and I figured you would appreciate them as much as I did. Lastly, you are now the owner of a custom designed and built SVC Mods Fractus Squonker. It's a 2700 single mech squonk, and it includes the complete silver upgrade as well as the second set of doors and buttons. Enjoy your evening, and don't forget to finish that beer. Justin, awesome, Justin. Thank you. And Dr. Fogsmith's Emporium. That's awesome. I mean, that's an unbelievable name for a shop, and I love it. All right. What are you? Are you just paper? Okay. Keep the paper. Toss the box. Let's get into this. I'm excited. There's some like hemo vintage retro vaping stuff in here, you guys. What are you? I just want to... Oh! Yep, there's a Fractus. There is a Fractus. Look at that. It's a very beautiful 3D printed. 3D printing now is, spectacular. Look at that pattern on the back there. You going to focus, camera? Hey, camera. Hey, camera. Hey, camera. Hey, camera. Hey, camera. There you go, buddy. Look at that. The Fractus. It's fully mechanical. Single 2700, he said, on the inside. Single 2700 on the inside. Extra doors, extra button. Fractus. Dude, Fractus Squonker. Stoked. I just like little single 18650 bangers. Kind of my favorite. Oh, that's a bunch of juice. Oh, that's a whole mess of juice, sir. That is a juice. Shit, I said it 3 times. All right. Oh, everybody, $3 now. So what do you got here? Carney Sideshow. There's funnel cakes. There's cinnamon brown sugar funnel cake. Freshly squeezed lemonade. Ooh, the refined. Do I have any of those? I have the Bonafide, which is an English toffee sweet tobacco. Bonafide. And what's the other ones I have? I got that one. I got Morning Brew. What's Morning Brew? Strawberry vanilla custard. Strawberry vanilla custard. I got Dinner Delight, blueberry, and cream French toast with syrup. Wait, blueberry and cream stuffed French toast with syrup is called Dinner Delight? Blueberry and cream stuffed French toast with syrup is called Dinner Delight. Just want to make sure that we're all on the same page there. And then we got the Georgia Black Dragon, which is peach, blackberry, and dragon fruit. Banging. I'm going to keep these around. I'm going to keep this here. We're just going to keep on rolling. So many liquids. The future of the very random liquid tasting here in the GrimmGreen vlog is looking good. Looking real good, real healthy. What are you, little Asmodus guy? I've never seen you before. You're the Asmodus. What are you called? The Amodella? Asmodella? The Asmodella RDA? I know nothing about you, Asmodella RDA. Has anybody else heard of this RDA? The Asmodella? That is trippy. I've never seen this before. It's so exciting. Then there's there's a couple good things in here. These are goodies, man. What are you? The Naporius? What are you? I have never seen this before ever in my entire life. Does anybody recognize this? Has anybody used one of these? This is crazy. I think this is an RDTA. Dang. All right. So I got some Hemo vintage RDTA here. There's more. Oh, but wait, there's more. Justin really went above and beyond here. Now this, I do recognize, but I don't think I have ever used it ever. Does anybody remember this RDA? Wasn't this called the Centurion or something like that? It's got like that helmety shape on it. Yeah, all these old RDAs are way tall, M. Jones. Tall like a tugboat, tall like, I don't know if anybody remembers the Dark Horse RDA, but that thing was gigantic. It was basically the size of a tank. It was humongous. It was the tallest thing ever. I was the only one to complain about the flavor on that RDA because the flavor was shit. Pure shit. And then, what are you? Oh, this is a VHO mod. This is a VHO Vape Head Origins out of the Philippines mechanical mod. Whoa, this is old school AF. Oh my gosh. Wow, that button is really nice. I don't know the name of this mod. What did I do with his letter? Did he say the name of this mod? No, he just says all items are authentic and vintage. Okay, I don't know. Justin, hit me back and let me know the name of this mod from VHO, because that's kind of a dope-looking mod. I really like the way the button feels. It looks a lot more C3PO-y on the video than it does IRL, but I really like the throw of this little button down here. That is a slick little throw. And this is a little like 22 millimeter banger. I mean, this is like, I'm going to have to dig out my original tugboat or something tiny, little 22 millimeter. Maybe I'll get out my original Tobe. I have an original Tobe still that I think would fit on here and be awesome. Well, anyway, Justin, awesome package. Yo to you, brother. Hope you're doing great. And thank you. This is way over the top. You didn't have to, but you did, and I really appreciate it. So cool. So effing cool. So cool. All right, and this last one is huge. It's this big, and I don't know what it is. And it just came from someone named SC. I don't know who SC is, but this came from SC. Let's just open it. I'm going to cut towards myself and into my leg. I'm just kidding. How fucked up would that be, though, if I just stabbed myself in the leg on a live stream? Just live stream the whole trip to the hospital, the ambulance ride. That'd be fun. I don't know. What? This is a gift from China. What? All right. Dude, all right. This is bananas. BANANAS. This is like 800 bananas. It just says Chinese embroidery has a long history. I'm as confused as you guys are. How do I, what is in here? What are you? Chinese embroidery has a long history. Is this going to be a thing to hang on my wall? Is this like an art thing? Yep. Oh, well, that's interesting. This is from Uwell. Dear Nick, Happy New Year and thank you for the cooperation and friendship in 2018. I don't know that I reviewed or did videos for any UL products in 2018, just so we're clear. To show our appreciation, we're bringing you this special gift from UL. Thank you for your trust and support, and let our collaboration bring more fortune for both of us. Chinese embroidery is famous for its beautiful patterns, elegant colors, and consummate embroidery techniques. The panda in this embroidery is lifelike and vivid with delicate and lustrous colors. To finish such beautiful hand-embroidered work, it is necessary for the artist to be patient, meticulous, and perseverance. Just like UL has always been inheriting the spirit of craftsmanship to manufacture better products and provide better services. Panda is the ambassador of China, and the bamboo has a good application as peace and happiness and being successful in China. It symbolizes friendship with fortune. We wish the panda embroidery artwork brings you the luck and wealth in the year 2019. Signed, Marketing Department. Signed, Marketing Department. Very cool. This is like nothing I've ever seen before, man. This is trippy. And it is. It's like it's crazy detailed and crazy meticulous. That's insane. And it's just 3 pandas. And it literally just says GrimmGreen and UL. And that's it. And GrimmGreen and UL. And there's pandas, bro. Can I just leave this here the rest of the vlog and do the vlog behind the pandas? You can still hear me just fine. All right, welcome to PandaCast here on the GrimmGreen YouTube, where we talk about pandas and embroidering them, panda embroidery. It's very cool. It's very cool. Thank you, UL. I don't know where this will end up. Maybe not in the office. I don't know. I kind of wish it didn't say GrimmGreen and UL on the bottom. Like, otherwise, I'd like some dope pandas, but all right. All right. There you go. That's what's happening. Pandas and UL. Should I open an Amazon box while we're here? I got this today, and I don't know what's inside of it. Could be boring shit. Could just be, yep. Psyllium husk. All my supplements arrived today. Yeah, and my lion's mane. I don't know if y'all are on the lion's mane train, but you should get on it. I take lion's mane mushroom supplement every single day, and psyllium husk every single day to help me shit. And that's what I got. That's what came from Amazon. All right, well, I didn't really have anything in there to set up. We're already going on an hour right now. I don't think I'm going to build that RDA. Here's the thing. Next week I'm going to build the RDA. I can't build it next week. I either have to build it now or never. And never meaning off camera. I'm at a crossroads. I'm at the crossroads. I'm like Eric Clapton at the crossroads, man. Do I set up the Sense Pod or do I build the Sonett RDA? Let's build the Sonett. I'm sick of it. Let's build the Sonett. Let's do it. Let me go grab it. We're building the Sonett. In fact, let me get the timestamp for it. And right now, boosh, we're going to build the Sonett RDA because I'm so stoked to try it. And I can't believe I haven't built it yet. So hang on. And I don't even know where it is. Here it is. Sonett. So this is the Sonett RDA, and I got this from Beyond Vape SE. Tim in Sweden. Him and I'm sorry, the other guy whose name I can never remember. It's Tim and other guy in Sweden. This is, I believe, one of the first Swedish designed vapor products. And it's the Sonett, and it's the Sonett RDA, and I'm really excited about it. It's got this very cool top cap that's a little bit like swoopy. I don't know if you're really going to be able to check out the swoop in that top cap, but you can see it's a little bit swoopy. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit hourglassy. You're right, and I'm not building it. The world doesn't care. I'm just doing an install. We're going to install some coils right now, which still takes time and effort. But I definitely want to use this Mac. I'm definitely going to want to put a 21700 in it. We're going to throw the Sonett on top of this Mac, and I have a feeling it's not going to be super matchy-matchy. Okay, just show me a 1 for yes, 2 for no in the chat. How upset is everybody going to be if I dry fire my coils on a Mac? Okay? Is this something I'm allowed to do? Is this something I'm not allowed to do? It's something I do all the time. I'm probably just going to do it regardless of what anybody says. But last time I did it, people got genuinely like, bro. Like this. Like, bro. And I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. All right, let me get some coils here. Who we gonna coil today? Should we try out some For British Eyes Only? I don't know what these are supposed to resist to. Oh, these are Vape Capital. He wrote GrimmGreen. Vape Capital coils on the inside. All right, I'm doing it, and I'm telling everybody that you guys said it was okay. So if there are any comments on this vlog down in the replay and people are like, people do this, Grim, you know, I'm going to be like, hey, look, dude, the chat said it was fine. They're totally cool with it. So we got some flathead screws on the top. I'm going to get my, all my tools that I need just right fucking here, like the MCP from Tron, just spinning like crazy. There's a flathead screw on top, 2 flathead screws. I'm going to try to show you this deck a little bit again. Is that going to focus on that deck right there? There's the deck. It's like a 2-post deck. Flathead screws on top. I'm going to be using this for a dripper. I'm not going to be squonking into this right now. This is literally just going to be dripping time. But we're going to try to use some for British Eyes Only coils. I'm going to have to find a pair of these because they all look a little bit different, and I don't want to put 2 different resistances of coils, in the same RDA. I want to make sure they all have the same wraps and everything like that. So you're a different one, 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 and you're a different one. But these look like a pair to me. And if they're not, it's not ideal, but it's not gonna matter very much. I mean, it sucks. I mean, look, yeah, don't get me wrong. Oh, okay, here you go. Warning for experienced user only. Don't build your coils higher than the height of the posts. Make sure that your coil doesn't touch the airflow slots by turning the top cap 360 degrees before firing your mod. So they want you to kind of place your coils differently, not up. Kind of got to press your coils down there. You got to press your coils down. We got to position them in a downward fashion. So, sorry, I can't see the chat. I can't see anything. The glasses are off because I'm up close and I'm building. But we're putting some For British Eyes Only coils in here. These look like aliens. Should be pretty easy. Super easy install. Super very easy install. It helps that he cut the leads for me. Pre-clipped the leads like that. It's really helpful. No, just talk amongst yourselves while this is going on. I'm just trying to install some coils here. Okay, that should be pretty good. All right. Well, we're off to a pretty good start. The coils are basically in right now. Nope. Fuck. I got carried away, man. Did you see that? I got too cocky. That was too much. That was too much cockiness, man. I was like, I'm awesome at this, and I'm going to install these coils so quick. And I shouldn't have done that. That was just pure cockiness on my part. Now, if you fuckers could stay in there, then we'd really have something. Oh, I have a battery in here. What am I doing? Okay, I'll admit, that was the first mistake I made. Whew. Battery out. If you're going to build on a Mac, at least take your battery out. All right, now both coils are in. It's time to fiddle and adjust and fiddle and adjust. This is turning out great. This is turning out perfect, you guys. All right, well, be warned. I'm about to do some dry firing on a mechanical mod. They need some straightening out here, too. Now, I'm just going to make sure that these are nice and snug first. No, yeah, you were a little bit loose there, fucker. Now, we can pulse. And all you do is just pulse. Get just little pulses. And you just pulse and strum. That's all you ever need to do. Give it some pulsing, give it some strumming. You pulse, you strum. You pulse, you strum. And then eventually, just like that, all of your hot spots are instantly worked out and they're glowing perfectly, flawlessly, evenly. Okay, there's one little hot spot left. We can take care of that. That's all. This is what it sounds like. You hear that? All right, these are glowing super dope. Super dope and perfectly evenly. So, going to be using some cotton bacon prime tonight. And, you know, just for full disclosure, Cotton Bacon is a sponsor of the podcast. They pay us money to advertise on our podcast. They just happen to make kind of like the most amazing cotton in the industry. Hashtag just saying. At least I really like it. But that's what we're going to be using tonight. Cotton bacon prime. Should I do the whole speech? Should I do the whole spiel? Cotton bacon prime wicks 33% faster than other cottons on the market. Designed by vapors for vapors. Okay. Oh, these coils are still warm. They're a little bit warm and toasty. A little bit warm and toasty there. It's all right. We're going to power through. We're going to get this cotton jammed into these holes. Just straight cotton jamming. Just straight up jam the cotton in the hole. Cotton jamming. I feel like this vlog would be a lot more fun if I had a co-host to like play off of. Like just to goof around with while I'm doing boring shit like installing coils on an RDA. But we're doing good. I feel like I'm doing this in kind of like a record time. There's the coils. There's the wicks. We're going to cut. We're going to juice. We're going to wick. Everything's going to be awesome. I'm going to vape the Sonett RDA. Oh, yeah, I am. Good call, Ruby Roo. I seem to be missing an O-ring. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, let's see how that goes. Good call, Ruby Roo. Good call. Thanks for good looking out. Good looking out, Roo. Appreciate you. I am missing an O-ring on the bottom. I mean, it's not... What's the worst that's going to happen? Like, nothing really. Might get a little leaky or something. I'm going to wick it. I mean, it's getting wicked as we speak. That's what I'm doing right now, is folding the wicks in. I'm doing it old school. I'm doing the tuck the wicks kind of underneath the coil and stuffing them and then pushing them out. The more space that you have on your deck that's not filled up with cotton, it's much easier to cycle your cotton. You can keep your cotton fresher longer. Fresher longer. Dirty mouth. Clean it up. All right, let's get this in here. All right. And the Sonett has this like dope top-down airflow. It's a lot like sorry, this is going to be gross, but I need some moisture there for my O-rings. Look, I'm the only one that's going to be vaping it, okay? Cheers. Anyway, now the real question is, what liquid do I put on this? What liquid do I put on this? So we have a Nameless mod from this company, Nameless Mod Co. This is the Nameless. This had a name. The Unknown mod. Yeah, and there is, I seem to be missing one of my O-rings right here. Here it is. I found it. I found my O-ring, Roo. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom here. I was getting a little bit ahead there. So, O-rings are on there. I guess you just put the cap on like this. Do I need some liquid lubrication? What should I put in here? What should I put in here? Where's my motorcycle? All right, we're just gonna do I guess we're just gonna do pony on acid because I don't know that I have pony on acid in anything right now. So Sonnett's getting pony on acid in it right out of the gate. Give me some of that pony on acid, boy. You little Sonett. You little Sonett, you. I don't know. You don't talk to your vape gear? You don't give them personalities and names? I do. Not bad. We're off to a really good start here. All right. Now I'm going to try to get a little bit of liquid lubrication on there. Let's see if I can get this top cap on. It looked like it was going to squish the O-ring. That's why I was like, whoop, do I need to do this a different way or something? Yeah, wow. I can't get this top cap on. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, see? Just need a little lubrication. Just a little bit of lubrication. All right. Well, dang. That wasn't super difficult. See? Anybody can vape. Look, if I can put together an RDA, surely anybody else can too. So, now we have this unknown mech. Let's get a shot of the full setup that we just set up here. This is the unknown mech in gunmetal. Not super matchy, but it kind of looks dope with that Sonett RDA on there. This is the Sonett designed in Sweden. stoked to try it out. It's loaded up with pony on acid. Let's just jump into it. Yeah, wow, that's fucking crazy. It's a little bit more restricted than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting like a CBC, like a Clouds Bro Clouds type of situation. It's a little bit more restricted. Maybe this doesn't need so like warm of a build. Hot. That is a hot build. That is a hot build. What did I do with my POA? Because I'm already going to need to drip on it. It's hot. The airflow is wicked smooth. It's not like profile recoil dead goat smooth. It's not like crazy smooth, but it's nice. And it's smooth, but it's also smooth, and I would describe it as like crispy. Is that a way to describe airflow? The airflow just feels crispy to me. Like it feels like a crisp airflow. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. In fact, it's so intense and it's so flavorful that this pony on acid, for the first time ever in its existence of being a liquid, tastes just a hair throaty to me. This is a perfect 0.1 for British eyes only. All right, if this is a perfect 0.1, then on a single 21-700, we're in really good shape. This is actually a little bit too warm for me right now. And this right now, with the warmth of this, with the resistance of this on this mech mod, and this mech mod being what it is and being gunmetal coated copper with like silver plated contacts and a hybrid design, the mech is just hitting really hard, and it's hitting those 1.1 ohm coils really hard. This is a hot boy build. The hot boy coils. These are hot. These are warm. These are some warm coils right here. And it kind of necessitates a little bit quicker of a drag. I can't take that long, like just days and days and days long drag. It's a little bit of a quicker drag, but it looks awesome. Real super easy to build, real super easy to wick. If you're familiar with rebuildable dripping atomizers in any capacity, you will definitely be able to build this. You will definitely be able to wick this. And best of all, because it's that two-post design, sorry about that. Because it's that two-post design, you can blare your juice with impunity. That's the correct word I was looking for last time. Impunity. You just blare all over. And the drip tip, this 810, it's really wide bore. It's so wide bore that it kind of reminds me of those old like chuff caps. Remember chuff caps, everybody? The feel of this in my mouth feels like a chuff cap in my mouth. Rockin'. This is rockin'. The airflow is smooth and crispy. That's the only way to describe this airflow. The flavor, spot on. This tastes like pony on acid that I know and love. And it's honestly a little bit much. Like this pony on acid, like I said earlier, for the first time ever, it's a little bit throaty. It tastes a little bit throaty to me. Bring back the chuff cap, Nick Bissett. Hey, dude, I'll bring it back. I'm not even scared of the chuff cap. I've been hanging on to these forever. You ready for this? Look at these. These are ridiculous. Look at that. Do you ever want a chuff cap with fucking Delrin heatsink fins on it? Yeah, I'm still hanging on to some chuff caps, baby. These are going to come back in a retro vaping way, in a hard and serious way. And I also got this blue one from District 5, and I actually have some authentic chuff caps as well. Believe it or not, there was a guy named Chuff. He wasn't named Chuff. His name was Jeremy. But he went by Chuff on the internet and on Reddit, and he invented Chuff caps before the world cloned him. Still feel bad for that. He invented something, you know what I mean? Like, he brought something 100% completely brand new to vaping and then was just fucking cloned out of business. And that sucks. That sucks. Cheers. Here, this one's for Jeremy. This one's for Chuff. I'm liking this beer. The more I drink it, it's really growing on me. All right, well, let's wrap this up. This has been going on far too long. It's the Sonett RDA. I don't know where it's available. I think it's on twistedmesses.com. In fact, we could just do a quick little reconnaissance right now, because otherwise I don't know who is selling it. I think Twisted Messes is selling it. Navigation. Oh, man, your website is real weird, Kent. Accessories, apparel, the Turk, the hoodie, goat, coil turd coils, TM24, the Eclipse cap, the Ultim drip tips, titanium screws, glass caps, still selling that Twisted Messes cubed, Goon 1.5, Twisted Messes. Nope. I don't know if I see the Sonett on here. For some reason, I thought it was on his site. I guess I could just Google Sonett Atomizer or Sonett RDA and see where it's for sale. Turk, Skill, Goat, TM24, TM24 Pro, Recoil Rebel, Twisted Messes Cubed, Twisted Messes 24, Goon 1.5, Twisted Messes 30, The Dude, the original TM, the original Recoil, the Phenotype L. Remember the Phenotype L? I need to bring that back for retro vaping. Okay, it's not on twistedmesses.com, but I thought it was. How do you spell this? We're just going to Google Sonett RDA. All right, well, you might have to get this from Europe. BeyondVape.se, I believe, carries the Sonett RDA, and it might be the only place to get it. And it is, so let's see, it's 74 euro. What does that translate into? Google will tell me. $84. 84. So it's a little bit high end there. I mean, that's some slightly hemo-ish prices for this Sonett RDA. 84. So, you know, vape budget hands, vape what you can vape and afford what you can afford. And of course, remember that no one is forcing you to ever buy anything ever. It's just, it costs what it costs. Dude, the flavor is banging though. All right, Sonett RDA. Let's wrap that up. Whew. That was good. That's still good. I'm really glad that I set that up. So I think what we're going to do now, what do we have time for? We're running low on time. Let's do right now. It's not very exciting, you guys. You know what? Fuck that. Let's make it exciting. Retro vaping. Yeah, fuck that. Let's make it exciting. So I have an RDA to vape today, and this is an RDA that I think I got in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it came out earlier than that. Does anybody remember this guy? Does anybody remember the REM RDA? The REM RDA. It had like white Delrin, or I don't know what material that is. I'm assuming it's white Delrin on the bottom. Had a big chuff cap on top right there. I think this was only 22 millimeters. I should try to probably rock that on that other mech mod that I just got from VHO, but it was a little 22 millimeter banger, and it was just called the REM, R-E-M, and it was fairly simple. The chuff cap, had the AFC cut into the bottom. You could do single or dual coil. One thing that was weird about this RDA is there's no stop for it. Like, you can just press this deck. You can press the cap onto this deck, and then you can just keep pressing the deck, and it will basically go completely through the top cap. So you were relying on your mod to keep the top cap kind of in place, I guess, in the correct area. This is, here, let me zoom in on this and show you this really, really vintage build right here. This is the build that I had on it. Will you focus, you dumb camera? Can I press the button? Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah, there you go. This is the original build that I had on it. I left this build on there, and I think I put this build on here in Reno because I got this at VaporCon West in 2015. And it's just I'm assuming 24 gauge. This might be just a straight up Ruby build. It's a 3-post atomizer. This might be a 24 gauge 7 wrap. This might be just straight up Ruby Roo build. It's really more for flavor. Oh God, I'm going to tell that story right now while I'm getting a juice for this. There was one time in, we'll see, now I don't know what to vape in it. Let's do this. Let's do one of my old reliables. Let's do Lowrider. Let's do Lowrider from the Fug. Lowrider. I got 1,000 bottles of this. It is one of my favorite juices of all time. So, while I'm juicing this up, the story goes like this. This was a vape event in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm sure Ruby is going to correct me because I'm probably telling this story wrong. But I think I picked up Ruby and Josh from the airport, from McCarran International Airport, and I don't remember exactly what event this was for. It might have even been for Vape Showcase in Vegas. And I had picked up Ruby and Josh from the airport, and we were in the car, and we were leaving the airport, and we were stopped at a stoplight, and a car pulled up next to us, and he asked, "Oh, are you guys vaping?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hey, blow a big cloud," right? Like, that's what he said. Blow big, not a vape event? Was it not a vape event? Was that Vegas and Chill? Don't quite remember. But he's like, "Hey, blow a big cloud." And so Josh, who's sitting shotgun, Ruby's husband Josh, he takes a rip on his atomizer, blows out a cloud, and they were kind of disappointed, right? Like, it wasn't that big of a cloud. And then so Josh yells back at them, "It's really more of a flavor build." Like, as they're driving off with disappointment in their eyes because of Josh's non-gigantic cloud, he's shouting, "It's really more of a flavor build." And that was the funniest thing I had seen all weekend. And so now it's become like an inside joke, like, well, it's really more of like a flavor build, you know. All right, let's try this out. Hey, it's really more of a flavor build. This is a flavor build. This is the Ruby build. This is 24 gauge Anarchist 7 wrap. I think Ruby usually does an 8 wrap, but I think this is a 7 wrap on here. Yeah, and your top cap literally just, the barrel of the RDA just stopped at wherever your mod stopped. That's just where your airflow lined up. So I'm going to position this airflow right in front of the coils. And this was back in the day before there were any sort of like notches on top caps. You know how a lot of RDAs now, we've implemented this like notch technology where there's like a notch here and then a groove here. And so whenever you put your top cap on, it always kind of lines it up into the correct place. REM was not part of that because it was a 3-post, and because I have my coils kind of offset. You can see one is higher than the other. You have to also offset your airflow. Like, that was a thing. You had to compensate where your where your coils were as to where your airflow went. Same thing for like a lot of atomizers. And all the tugboats were the same way. Your coils were never really centered. I mean, you could center them on a 3-post, but for the majority of the time, my coils were never centered on a 3-post RDA. And so you had to offset your coils with your airflow. I'm going to reopen up that airflow all the way. All right, dude, We got a REM. We got a REM RDA. In fact, I'm gonna do some Google foo here and see if this is even still a thing. Yeah, REM by REM Creations, the REM RDA. Yeah, 2015. A Vaping Fagan did a review for it, which means it's a flawless, perfect review of it. Let's see, $14.99 and it's out of stock. $14.99 and it's out of stock over there on vaping.com. Let's see, Element Vape, do you have it in stock? Can anybody go buy a REM RDA? Yes, I am of legal smoking age. It's a slow website here. REM, $9.95 out of stock. Well, I'm sure you could probably track this RDA down. And look, this doesn't reinvent the wheel or anything. There's no like crazy innovation. And even when this came out, I was kind of looking at it saying, oh, it's a 3-post RDA with a chuff and adjustable airflow. What is this? What is this revolutionary product I've just been handed? I've never seen anything like this before. What do you mean, 3 posts? 3 posts and a chuff? Are you kidding me? In 2015, that was like every RDA was a 3-post and a chuff. That's just the way it went. Anyway, enough ranting. Let's hit this REM. Still Vape's awesome. Still Vape's fucking awesome. Still Vape's literally as good as anything on my desk. Literally anything is good on my desk. In fact, if I could throw some like Turk aliens in here or something, it would just be fantastic. But even for round wire, and that's one of the things I love about retro vaping is going back and vaping some fucking round wire. I don't regularly vape round wire anymore, and it's just, it's nice. This is great. Holy shit. I mean, this is like, I don't know how much the REM was when it came out, but if you could find one now for like $10, $15, dude, get it and vape it. Throw some round wire in there. Throw a Ruby build in there. Throw an 8-wrap 24 gauge on like a 2.5 millimeter or 3 millimeter. Boosh. You're going to have a rad vape because I can't believe this is still vaping so well. Awesome. It's still vaping really well. Really, really well. And look, there's just not much to it. And this kind of goes to show, like, you don't have to have, like, crazy shit and crazy airflow and, like, weird decks with weird, no postless decks and weird shit. And we have all of this innovation in RDAs, or at least what we call innovation, right? A lot of it is just different, I want to do something different. We're going to put the fucking post hole, you're going to be upside down. You're going to hang your coils from the RDA. And that's innovation. When really, all that matters is that your wires are getting warm, that they're filled with cotton, and that there's liquid on it. That's it. This accomplishes like the bare minimum of an RDA, and it's still a really good vape. And not only that, I can bleh my juice right through the top. Watch this. Blah, 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 blah. Rad. It's rad. It's hitting awesome. Fucking vaping perfect. Perfect. Crazy. All right, well, there you go. Dude, that's the REM. That's the REM RDA. I know, it wasn't super exciting, right? But at least I got to tell the story about Josh, and that was pretty fun. But it's the REM, and it's vaping, and I'm sure, I am positive, somewhere on the internet, you could track down a REM RDA. I don't know why my camera's not focusing, man. That's missing me off. That's super pissing me off. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I'm sure you could find this somewhere on the internet, eBay, somewhere, if you want to just give it a try. It's a few years old, but you know what? it'll still vape. And right now, if this was the only RDA that I had, I'd be fine. It's fine. I could vape this, no problem. In fact, this might pair with the beer, so let's do another impromptu beer pairing. That's actually much, much better. Wow, that's actually much, much better. All right, cool. Much better. I'm stoked on that REM RDA. Boom, roasted. We are done with retro vaping. So I think we have some time right now. We got about a half hour left. Let's just throw some viewer mails in there. Before we get into this segment, if anybody has any viewer mails that they would like to see answered on this here vlog program, you can send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark your subject, viewer mails, and there's a pretty good chance it could get read on this here viewer mail segment. In fact, I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to try to find some older ones that have kind of just been sitting here and sitting here and sitting here and sitting here and sitting here. We're going back to September. This is September 2018. Here we go. Howdy Grimm from Texas. This is George. Okay. I'm glad he put his name at the bottom. George. Howdy Grimm from Texas. I threw a howdy in there so you know I wasn't lying. I believed you, George, that you were from Texas. Anyway, you mention it in just about every vid. You've been mixing a bit. You've been mixing a bit of CBD into your vapes. I have a couple of queries. What is the strength per mil you use, and about how much do you mix in? I'm wondering just because I just got into it and I tried a couple of different juices and I didn't really enjoy it. It was okay, but I thought it changed the flavor profile a little too much and maybe just used more than I needed to. I probably used half a dropper full in a squonk tank for the Rage. Yeah, that's a lot. And a little less in the squonk bottle for the original Pulse. Is that too much? It didn't seem like it would be. You don't have to put this in a vlog. Too late, George, too late. I know how YouTube has been a pain lately. Just some advice would be cool. Anyway, awesome. Okay, George, yeah. So yeah, I have in the past, I don't do it so much anymore because I got into the tinctures. And once you get into the tinctures, then that's it. And I don't feel the need to vape CBD anymore, but there is plenty. I have a bottle on my desk right now. Savage. They're a sponsor of the podcast. Savage CBD 500 milligram, completely vapable. You could theoretically just take this liquid, throw it in a sub-ohm tank, and just vape it. That is one way to do this, George. Another way is to get vapable CBD that's unflavored and add it to your favorite e-liquid. But what happens at that time is the CBD is always going to have a little bit of that flavor, that cannabis sort of essence to it. So whatever you're adding it to, it's just going to carry a little bit of that CBD essence with it, that little bit of cannabinoid essence with it. So just pick a juice that the flavor-wise can complement, whatever liquid that you're putting into it. When I was vaping it, I would use cbddrip.com. They just come in, I think they come in 2x strength. Their measurements are all real weird, but it is legit CBD. Like, it's a legit company. 2x, 4x, and then like maximum, right? And so I was buying the 4x stuff, and what I would do is in a bottle of liquid, like in a 60 ml bottle, I would put probably like 3 little dropper fulls. And it's not that much. The droppers from CBD Drip are real, real small. So it was probably only maybe 1 mil, maybe one mil to 60 mils of e-liquid. That was what I was using. And then I would just vape that all day long, and I would get CBD and nicotine kind of all at the same time. So there's a few ways to do it. I feel like the easiest way is to just get a bottle of vapable CBD. Savage has really high quality, reliable CBD. And if you're going to vape it, just get a bottle and vape it. If you're in the DIY and you're DIYing, then I'm sure you could DIY it into your recipe somehow. Maybe that's a mission for Wayne over there at DIY or Die. Maybe he can do that. Maybe he'll do strawberry cheesecake plus CBD. So there's a lot of different ways to do it, George. And if it doesn't work for you the first time, just keep trying. Or honestly, the tinctures, man. The tinctures is what I do. I do 2 droppers in my mouth every morning. I'm good to go. It's incredible. It has a cumulative effect, and I really, really like it. Tincture all day long. Tinctures and salves, Ruby Roo. I'm getting down to the end of the beer. Kind of means we're getting down to the end of the vlog here. Let's do another one. Let's go way back to September again, 2018. Andrew wrote me an email and said, Mr. Nick GrimmGreen, I would like to start off by saying thank you for the vlogs, reviews, and the podcast. I watch all of your vlogs to the end and will be accepting my hug if we ever meet. And I will say, at NVE, I dispensed an excessive amount of hugs and crispy high fives. It just made my day. Every high five just put another smile on my face. I watch all of your vlogs to the end and will be accepting my hug if we ever meet. I'm not in a place right now where I can be a patron of yours, but it would be cool. Yes, absolutely, it would be cool. No pressure. Just, in fact, don't become a patron. Just, there's no pressure there. You don't have to become a patron. Watching your current vlog and the past vlogs, you've talked about how much you love peanut butter. If you could provide me with an address, I would like to send you a bottle of e-liquid that has been my everyday vape for 4 years. 4 years. It's a straight up peanut butter flavor. I smoked for 17 years before I started vaping in 2013, but I was never able to fully give up cigs until I found this flavor. Wow, Andrew, you are really talking up this peanut butter flavor, and I have no choice but to accept your challenge. Andrew, please hit me up. Let's do this peanut butter flavor. Let's put this peanut butter liquid in a vlog. Keep up the good work. Thank you again for everything you do. Hashtag not a liar. Hashtag beats Battlestar. One more time. Hashtag Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Hashtag may the force be with you. Andrew. P.S. Scrubscast? Scrubscast, Melinda. Write that down. Oh, God. Why did I call you Melinda? Scrubscast. I love Scrubs. The show. The TV show Scrubs. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got time. Let's do another one. Let's go to January 2019. Okay. Well, this might be a little bit intense, but I saved it for a reason. Jonathan wrote in and said, Nick, this is an emotional email, so please bear with me. 3 years ago, having been diagnosed with first stage lung cancer, I was told that I had to stop smoking. I stopped smoking that day. A year later, after finalizing my chemo and being told my cancer was gone, I spent a week drunk night with my wife. I explained to my doctor that I still craved cigarettes, and despite everything, I was worried about going back. Without any further discussion, he said, "Why don't you try vaping?" As a man in my mid-40s, while I was vaguely aware of e-cigs, I had no real understanding about vaping, so I decided to do some research on YouTube, found your channel, never looked back. Tooting on my Kennedy mod and RTA setup as I type, I just want to say thank you for teaching me about vaping. Love you, bro. Oh, Jonathan, I love you too. John, P.S. If you would ever like to reference me in your vlogs, not only do you have my permission, but I would be honored. Take care, mate. John. John, absolutely. John, you're shouted out 100%. Lung cancer, and then it's gone, and then your doctor told you about vaping, and then you started vaping, and then you watch me on YouTube, and now you're vaping. Like, that is awesome. That is huge. Thank you, and congratulations, and congratulations. I mean, Jonathan, that's awesome. Thank you. I have another one here from Jordan. Jordan wrote in an email. And again, if anybody else has any emails that they would like to see answered on this here podcast, it's been a long day, you guys. It's been a long day. That's all I'm going to say. I guess I thought I was still on the Culture of Clouds podcast. That's fine. My name is Jordan. I'm from Nelson, New Zealand. This, I think he intended to send this. Anyway, first of all, I'd like to thank you for all that you do. I love watching the vlogs, the reviews, and the 510 report. 510 report's coming back, I promise. I was wondering if you could shout out Alan, who owns my local shop at Vape. He is a wealth of knowledge and always happy to help anyone that walks through the door. Thanks again. Hopefully this makes it into a vlog someday. P.S. Let's keep vaping. Yeah, Jordan from New Zealand. There's a really good chance that you're not watching this vlog live because you're in New Zealand. But yeah, absolutely, bro. You are shouted out, and thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What do we got time for? Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more viewer mail. One more viewer mail, and then we have a liquid tasting to do. We have favorite comments of the week to do, and we got super chat to do. We got a lot to do here. Nick, my name is Zach, and at the time of writing this, watching the vlog, and you read an email asking advice on how to report a tobacco shop for selling to minors, and told the anecdote about your time working at 7-Eleven. Yes, I just wanted to say a few things first and foremost. I couldn't agree more. We should card everyone, and where we work, a grocery store, it's company policy to ID everyone regardless of age. Yes, that's what I was told too. At 7-Eleven, you card everyone. You just card everyone. There's no relying on people's judgment, like, you look old enough to buy this illegal stuff. Sure, just card people. Walgreens, CVS, listen up. All you have to do is card people. If you would stop selling jewels to underage kids, maybe we wouldn't be in the position that we're in. So just please card people. It's not that difficult. Finally, I just wanted to add that I fully support the idea of disallowing vape shops from selling non-vape shops from selling vapor products and having customers ID'd at the door. I don't feel like that's completely unreasonable. That's the way dispensaries work in California. When I go down to MedMen, they card me before I even get in the door. And they wand me down and card me before I get in the door. So once I'm past that door, I'm all wanded down. I'm definitely of age. Here we go. Let's buy some illegal stuff, right? Or not illegal, just whatever. That's the way it should be. I feel like vape shops could operate the same way and be completely successful in that way. And just card people. Super not difficult. Does CVS not sell tobacco products anymore, Jesse? That's what I thought they did, but thank you for the correction. Walgreens. I guess that's who I'm really talking to here. Walgreens. Just card people. It's not difficult. It's just one question. You literally just say, "Can I see your ID?" That's like, "Can I see your ID?" Problem solved. "Can I see your ID?" "Oh, you're not 18? Well, no, then of course you can't buy this jewel." That's how it should work. I don't know why that's so hard to enforce. I don't know why Scott Gottlieb doesn't go, "Well, just card everybody." That's what his whole anything about vaping and youths and his epidemic, he should just say, card people. Everybody, just card people. We have regulations in place already. Just card people. There, I just solved the youth vaping epidemic. Didn't even have to pay me for it. Whatever, Scott. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on from this. I'm done ranting for now. Let's do, I don't know, let's taste, I didn't change. I forgot to change my liquid thing because of the music. I couldn't use the music, but I had a liquid tasting thing, and I apologize that I don't have it anymore. So instead of the liquid tasting bumper, which we are going to be tasting liquid right now, I'm just going to play the Getting to Know GrimmGreen bumper because I haven't seen it in a while, but rest assured that this is the very random liquid tasting. Okay. Well, welcome to the very random liquid tasting here on the Thursday night GrimmGreen vlog. Thank you so much for joining me. I was at NVE this weekend. I'm not sure if everybody is aware of that, but I was at the NVE Expo this weekend, and SADBOY hooked up a whole mess of juice, and shit, I said it. I'm sorry. Here, I'll whip myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the J word. Liquid. SADBOY liquid. I saw SADBOY stuff everywhere. I saw people vaping SADBOY liquid. And so I dug through all of the SADBOY stuff, and they all look and sound fairly delicious. But there was one in particular that kind of stood out to me. And I don't know why, but it's called SADBOY Butter Cookie. How great does this sound? How great does this sound? SADBOY Butter Cookie. Butter cookie? That's all I've ever wanted, man. That's all I've ever wanted in my life. Now, standard liquid tasting rules apply. I have my very beautiful Lazy Vapors box mod that I've just realized is missing the squonk bottle on the inside, but I have my very beautiful Lazy Vapors box mod. It is topped with the Mike Vapes Recurve RDA, freshly wicked. And we're going to taste it. And if the juice is good enough, sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I need something to whip myself with now. Here, I'll use RDAs. I'm sorry. Just self-flagellation. Isn't that what this is called? Liquid. If the liquid it impresses me enough and I enjoy it, it's going to go in the bottle, and then it wins. It wins the liquid contest for the week. If not, then that's fine. It's just something that's not for me, and it's not going to go in the bottle, and I don't get to vape my super dope, wooden Lazy Vapors super dope squonker. So that's okay. We're going to try butter cookie. I don't feel like I need to read a description for this particular e-liquid. I feel like the name butter cookie is very enough descriptive. So first things first, I'm going to do a quick knuckle test. There is there's lemon in this. There's 100% lemon in this. It tastes like a shortbread cookie with lemon. It tastes like a lemon shortbread cookie. That's what I'm expecting. I feel like I might be pretty spot on with that estimation of this liquid. So we're going to apply it to the Mike Vapes Recurve RDA. I got to hang out with Mike Vapes just a little bit at the event, and fuck, Mike Vapes is just a stand-up dude. There's no way around it. What you see is what you get. It's fucking Mike Vapes. That's just the way he is, and I like it. I like Mike. He's such a nice, approachable guy. He's very like, Mike is one of those like just every man's man. You know what I mean? Like you just instantly relate to him. You're like, hey, Mike, yeah, and he's just warm. He's like a warm dude. He's like Mike. I like Mike. I like it when our paths cross. That's what I'm saying. Mike, you're awesome. Thanks for the Recurve RDA. So now I need a new battery. So we're going to put a new battery in here. Boosh. Like that. Boosh. Okay. Much better. Okay. Now comes the real test. Now's when we actually have to inhale this. Yeah. Mike Vapes. I don't know why I keep doing that. Mike Vapes Recurve RDA, Lazy Vapors box mod. That is a DHD Sparkle Maple tip on there. I know it's not called Sparkle Maple technically. It's Copper Rose or something. It's Sparkle Maple. We're changing the name, Jess. It's Sparkle Maple. This is a Sparkle Maple drip tip. Let's try it out. SADBOY Butter Cookie. Cheers. Okay. Okay, so it's definitely there's less lemon than I thought it was. In fact, there might not be lemon in this. I just tasted lemon on my knuckle, but there might not be actual lemon in this. Let me just sit here for a second. I'm going to play you guys the hold music, and I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to vape for a second just to evaluate this liquid. We will be right back. Okay. Here's the thing. There is lemon in this. There's definitely 100% lemon in this. It's like a lemon shortbread cookie, but it's not the lemon that I get from it doesn't. So how do I explain this? I'm weird, and I picture things in my head. Like things in my life take a physical form in my head. And I don't know if that's like a normal or a weird thing to do, or if it's like a psychopath thing to do, but I just picture physical forms of things in my head. And to me, this SADBOY butter cookie tastes like a big shortbread cookie with lemon, but not lemon like icing or like lemon frosting on it. Like it's in the dough. Like it's a lemon butter cookie. It's all one cohesive like lemon butter cookie. Like if you took a bite of this, there would be no frosting, and it would just be a cookie that looks like a shortbread cookie, but also has like lemon zest, like actually in it, in the dough. It's not like on the inhale, it tastes like a butter cookie. On the exhale, it tastes like lemon. You're getting the whole coup de grace in your mouth right away. It's like lemon cookie. It's like butter lemon cookie, just right in your mouth. It's good. It's damn good. It's damn hell ass good. It reminds me a little bit of Vlog Day, a little bit from the GrimmGreen signature line. It's got that same like nice, really nice, not abrasive citrus, like just delightful lemon. And sometimes lemon in liquids, if it's not like a lemonade flavor, if it's like a lemon bakery flavor or like a lemon candied flavor, the lemon sometimes takes on a little bit of like a powdery component. Like you kind of imagine like a powdery, sweet, tarty kind of texture in your head. At least I do. I don't get that at all from this lemon. It's not sweet tarty. It's not artificial. It's not like candied. It's not like a frosting. It tastes like, well, shit. It tastes like a lemon butter cookie. It tastes like a lemon butter cookie. Yeah, those real long rips. That's what I love about this recurve on this squonker. Long pulls, long rips, long. Shit, that's it. All right, you win, SADBOY. Damn it, SADBOY, you're good. All right, this is definitely up to par. The SADBOY butter cookie, yes, it's definitely going to go in the bottle. This is a bottle-worthy liquid right here. If you're into bakeries, if you're a real big fan of bakeries, what I should say is if you're a real big fan of bakery liquids, and you're looking for like a cookie, zesty, lemon, buttery cookie, then SADBOY Butter Cookie is going to be a solid outing. Real impressed with SADBOY right out of the gate. Based on that liquid alone, that makes me want to try all of the other ones. Every single other one, even the unicorn tears, which I have no idea what that flavor profile is. It makes me want to try it because this is damn good. Shit. Good stuff, SADBOY. Good stuff. All right. Well, now that we're down, we're always in a time crunch, the last 10 minutes or so. Let's do, let me find it. Favorite comments of the week. Boosh, right here. Here we go. Favorite comments of the freaking week. And there's no way to get into this segment other than to just comment on videos. That's it. You just comment on videos. Don't try too hard. Just comment on videos. You never know. Yeah, you never know. You might get lucky. And I'm not necessarily looking for like crazy ones or like over the top, funny, trolling, whatever. Just interesting. Just favorites. People, sometimes really helpful ones make it into here too. First favorite comment of the week. Sup, Nick? Unrelated, I decided to put Pony on acid in my Reload RTA. I used Native Wicks Platinum and thinned it out very thin. Have you ever used such a thick liquid in an RTA? So far, it seems to be wicking well. So, yeah, I've used Pony on acid in a lot of RTAs, and I've never really noticed if it's any thicker or thinner. I always just assumed it was a 70% VG, but it's not. It's a 90% VG. And I didn't, I don't know. I never really thought about it. I never really noticed that. It's always worked fine. It's always worked fine in RTAs. It's always worked fine in sub-ohm tanks. So yeah, I mean, if it's wicking well for you, Johnny, then awesome. That's all we need to worry about. More importantly, I just really hope you like the Pony on Acid liquid because, dude, it's Pony on freaking acid. It's amazing. Another comment of the week here from Mike. I love the double standard you are pointing to, Nick, but I gotta say, you like Miller, so it doesn't surprise me that you want to try the Lucky Charms beer. I love you, man, but damn, Miller? Yeah, here's the thing. I don't care. I've come to the point in my life where I'm just going to enjoy what I want to enjoy, and if you don't agree with that, then, whatever, eat dicks. I don't care. I don't like this, and I'm not accusing you of this, Mike, but yeah, Mike, I definitely like me some Miller High Life. Definitely like me some Miller High Life. But yeah, there's this whole like thing that's new, and it's new on the internet, and it's been created by the internet, and it's this whole premise of like gatekeeping, and it is my single least favorite trend of the internet that I've ever seen. And this isn't exclusive to the internet. It's just the internet like kind of brought this to life. This whole gatekeeping thing where it's like, well, you're not a real metal fan unless you've seen Slayer live. There's like this gatekeeping thing. Like, you're not a real this unless you've done this. It's like, you're not a real craft beer drinker if you like Miller. Again, Mike, I'm not accusing you of doing that. I'm just using you as an example. That's gatekeeping, and I hate that. It's like, you're not a real gamer. Oh, you play the Switch? You're not a real gamer. What? Fuck you. Just let me enjoy the Switch. Good Lord. What happened to just letting people enjoy things without gatekeeping them? And, you're not a real vape. If you vape a pod, you're not a real vapor. Fuck you. Yeah, of course you're a real vapor. Whatever you're vaping, you're a real vapor. I hate this gatekeeping thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant there about gatekeeping, Mike. And Mike, again, I love you. That was not directed at you. Yeah, I love Miller High Life. Someday our paths are going to cross, Mike, and I'm going to be like, hey, you want a Miller High Life? And you're going to say yes, and we're going to drink Miller High Lifes. Anyway, another favorite comment of the week. Yes, this is the one I was referring to earlier. Stefan, I would recommend Supreme as the new Stellar. I don't know if I can work Supreme into my daily rotation of words. Like boosh has taken over a lot. Boosh has taken over a lot of my vocabulary. So I feel like I'll try it out. I'll try it on for a few days, Stefan, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Stefan, thank you for that supreme comment there. Another favorite comment of the week here. Seth commented and said, if you want a bad liquid, I just started doing DIY, so I have plenty of bad liquids for you. Yeah, Seth, look, man, that's just kind of the way DIY goes. I mean, thank God or Buddha or Yahweh or whoever you pray to, thank them for Wayne. Wayne has done more for the DIY vaping than any single person in the industry. Wayne is the DIY guy, and he can attest to this, and I can attest to this. But now that Wayne has these like recipes out there, you don't have to just wander around in the dark mixing liquids together and creating your own recipes. Like there's recipes out there for days. And I mean, the Water Malone recipe is out there, you guys. You could DIY your own Water Malone, and it's amazing. But yeah, when I first got into DIY, I mean, I'm certainly not trying to brag here, but I'm assuming I was doing DIY before Wayne was even vaping. I did DIY. I did my first DIY video back in 2010, I think. I did a flavor called Grimberry that was like, I don't know. It was, PGVG. I made an 18 milligram bottle of, it was like strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, right? And it was fine. It wasn't great, but I made like, I don't know, 10 or 12 flavors that were just a nightmare. They were just the worst. And, because my proportions were off, or, you go overboard a little too much. You're like, oh, that was too much banana, and I made like 50 bad flavors before I got one that was like vapable. DIY used to be a rough place, but now we have Wayne. Wayne is like our shaman. He's like our Sherpa of DIY, and I think the vape community is a better place with Wayne in it and doing DIY. Spot on, Seth. Spot on. Another favorite comment of the week here, Carl. Battery life is carp. And I know that's just a typo, but it's fucking hilarious to me because you're right. That battery life is carp. This is carp. I'm going to start saying that instead of crap. Be like, this beer, carp. Carp beer. It's not, though. It's actually the opposite of carp. Battery life is carp. Anyway, last favorite comment of the week here. Here we go. I loved the Vivinova Clearomizer. Am I the only one? Yes, Metleno. Yes. I mean, if you're asking me, yes. You might be the only one that loved the Vivinova Clearomizer. I couldn't stand the Vivinova Clearomizer. In fact, that's the last comment of the week, so I'm going to come back here. But I want to tell a story about my favorite battery venting story. Was with, it didn't vent, okay? But it was the Vivinova. And the Vivinova had a really squishy, soft 510 pin on it. It was garbage. It was a garbage 510 pin. When you screwed it down, it would just press right up into the body of the tank. It was really, really super dangerous. And I was running a Vivinova on a silver bullet, which has a 510 pin. So thank God that my Vivinova was not directly touching my battery. It was touching a 510 pin, which was touching the button. It was a tactile button. It was a wired button in that silver bullet. And then I had an 18650 on the inside, and I was vaping it, and I was driving in the car. And what's the first warning sign that something is going wrong? Ruby Roo, I know you know the answer to this. It's when you press your button and nothing happens. If you're ever using a mechanical mod and you press the button and nothing happens, stop doing everything. Don't keep trying to press it. Something has gone wrong in your mech. That's exactly what happened to me. I pressed the button, nothing happened. I'm younger and dumber at the time, so I just keep firing the button and I just keep hitting it. And what happened was the 510 pin had pushed into the tank. The negative connection of the tank was now touching the 510 pin. And when I pressed the button, my battery shorted got instantly hot and melted the hot spring in the bottom of the Silver Bullet. The Silver Bullet had a spring in the bottom that was a safety, like a stopgap, so that if you ever shorted out or whatever happened, the spring would collapse and it would pull your battery away from the 510 pin, and it worked perfectly. The mod was hot, but the battery didn't vent. The spring collapsed and prevented some sort of catastrophic battery failure runaway while I was driving. Thank God that they put that hot spring in there, but the Vivi Nova was just garbage. That was a garbage tank. Clearomizers were garbage. I hated vaping back then. I hated vaping. I hated doing reviews because it was like, here's another fucking Clearomizer. And I'm like, cool, I hate these. Thanks, I hate it. Clearomizers. Just be thankful that Clearomizers aren't really a thing anymore at all. Just be thankful for that. Anyway, that's it. That's favorite comments of the week. We are right at 6:30, so this is going to go just a hair over because we have to do the super chat. Here we go. Here I come to save the day. All right. Well, we had a lot of super chat, hot super chat action this week. Thank you so much, you guys. Very, very, very gracious of you guys. You don't have to, but you do, and I really appreciate it. Ken, when Ken jumped on, I started the vlog. Thank you, Vaping with Ken, for kicking off this vlog. Boosh, let's do it. On a side note, Ken, really great to meet you, man. Really great to meet you. Really get to hang out with you. We're going to talk more about things, about things. But I want everyone to know, and he can vouch for this, I gave him cash for that super chat session that was all going donated to Ken. I handed him cash at NVE for that super chat. Bob, dude, thank you. You didn't have to. Thank you. Appreciate that buck. Look, there was one guy in my life a long time ago who was, when I was going to church a lot, and I was really, really into it and going to church and youth group, there was this one youth pastor dude named Jeff Brumbaugh, and he was a great guy. He was one of my favorite people, just an all-around stellar dude, just stand-up guy. He always had your back, and I liked him a lot. He always used to tell me that $1 is the cornerstone of $1 million. And that's something that's really stuck with me. It is. It all adds up. $1, $2, that's the cornerstone of $1 million. So I appreciate that dollar. Stoked to be spending my birthday here with you. Happy freaking birthday. Why do you have such a difficult name to pronounce on YouTube? M3NOSKILLZ. Minoskills. Anyway, happy birthday from me. Happy birthday from the Grimm Army. Thank you for spending it with me here on the vlog. Cody, that's right. Let's get this party started. Vlog day. Cody, can we still call it the new thing after a year? Yeah, it is. That thing that is my new favorite thing will always be my new favorite thing. That's just what it's called. My new favorite thing. We could definitely call it that, Cody. Logan, what the hell you up to? Hey, Nick, gotta get a shout out for my girlfriend, Becky. No. I told her I got her the goat to make vaping easier for her, and she loves it. Thanks for being rad. Yeah, Logan, of course, bro. Shout out for your girlfriend, Becky. Hope she's enjoying the crap out of that goat. The Dude Reviews. It was show dope to meet you and watch you build a dead goat at NVE. Keep it coming, brother. You rock. Absolutely. The Dude Reviews. Very gracious of you. Lou Gora. Very gracious of you, Lou. Thank you. Yo-Yoy. Boringand. Dangleclacks and all the things. 100% of the things. Boringand. Everybody remember Boringand? I haven't brought up Boringand in a long time. We need to bring back Boringand. Completely forgot about that. Simon, Grimm, let's keep the ability to vape stay in the U.S. Simon, yes, I could not agree with you more. That's why we do what we do, bro. That's why we argue with politicians on Twitter. is to keep vaping in the United States. Monochrome with Domino. Love that. Love that number. Thank you, sir. Shout out to Daily Vape TV, Nick Bassett, for always doing vapor production shots on mouth to lung setups. Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out Nick Bassett, Daily Vape TV. You know, and Nick, I need to shout out Nick Bassett, Daily Vape TV, because he chauffeured me in Connecticut. He's familiar with the area, you see, and I got to ride in his Toyota Camry from the hotel casino to the Stooge Palace. It was fun. Appreciate that, Nick. Appreciate that. Vaping with Ken, $5 in the swear jar. Got your back for the first one. I appreciate that. I am really trying hard not to say the J word. Liquid. That's the way I'm going. Chris, absolutely, you can ask my thoughts on vaping CBD. I feel like we covered that, Chris, but if you want further information, just shoot me an email, bro. But I feel like we covered the CBD. If you're satisfied by that, then I'm satisfied by that, definitely. Sigchi, wow, thank you. Very gracious of you. No words, just thank you. Appreciate that. Strawmanhead, Shane Cole. It'll never not make me chuckle. Strawmanhead. And it's not... It's kind of the name of the liquid, but it's also the way that Ruby said it the first time, where she's like, Strawmanhead. Just cracked me up. Cody, very gracious of you. Grim Army for life. I really appreciate that. Really do. Suave, just throwing out $2 there. Appreciate that, man. Handlin' Vapes, a.k.a. James, very gracious of you, just because it's so good to have you back this Thursday, Nick. It feels good to be back, you guys. I have grown to absolutely love this live streaming vlog. It's my favorite thing. I look forward to it every week, and I was genuinely bummed last week when there was no vlog. It felt wrong. It felt wrong, didn't it? Feel like it felt wrong. Anyway, appreciate that, James. Very gracious of you. Christy, thank you so much. Boom. You know what? If you don't put text in there, I'm just giving you a fist bump shout out. Zach, did my package make it? It said delivered. I haven't seen a package from you, Zach, but that doesn't mean that it's not downstairs. That doesn't mean that it's not somewhere. It could actually be delivered. It could be delivered. I just haven't seen it yet. If it was delivered, I will make sure to open it next week on the vlog so I can give you proper credit for you. Mr. A, stoked to get to see the vlog live tonight. Cheers. Thank you, Mr. A. Appreciate it. Cheers. Here's to you, sir. What in the wrong hole? What? I drink beer all the time. What do you mean? Yeah, it's fine. Isaac, my eyes are watering. It's just, I feel like after 41 years of consuming liquid out of a cup, that wouldn't happen anymore. Apparently it does. Isaac, Nick, any chance of you opening up some more slots in the Cool Kids Club? Please accept a little portion of my paycheck every month. Isaac, yes, there is a chance of that. There is also not a chance of that. I keep going back and forth on this, and sometimes people leave the Cool Kids Club, the Patreon, which is totally cool. And sometimes people will pick up those empty spots. So that's kind of way that this has been going, and I kind of like it that way. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know where I stand on this right now. I may open a few more spots. We'll see how it goes. It's not that it's not that I want to be like sequestered from everybody. Like, no, like this, we're over here and you can't play. It's not like that. It's just, I'm still just one person here, and I'm trying to spread myself evenly and especially give more to the patrons. Like, the patrons get more. The patrons got to live stream at NVE twice with me. One time was with me and Bogan outside drinking beers. There's a lot of perks that kind of come along with that, and it's hard to keep track of who's there and adding people and taking people away from the Instagram account. And as soon as I get some help, we'll probably open up some more slots. As it stands right now, we might just be leaving it how it is just for a little bit. Just for a little bit, Isaac. Just for a little bit. But listen, if we can work this out, I'll open up like a spot for you, and then you just slide right in, and then I'll close it off again. Okay? I'll just lift up the gate a little bit and let Isaac slide in, and then we'll slam the gate down again. Does that sound cool, Isaac? I'm on board. Look, and I want everybody to be a part of the Cool Kids Club. I do. I really do, but I can't. I just can't. I'm physically unable to spread myself that thin. Christy, Yo-Yo Grim, second ever super chat. Christy, boosh. You were shouted out right there, Christy. Thank you very much. Devin, very gracious of you. Nick, I just want to say thank you for everything you do. My friend made it to NVE, and since I couldn't make it, I had him go see you, and want to say thank you for sending him with some stickers. Yeah, fuck yeah, absolutely. That's one of my favorite things in vaping is, and a lot of people know this, when there is a couple and one of them vapes and one of them does not, but the one that does not is supportive of the one that does. That is my number one absolute favorite thing on earth. And I met a lot of those couples at NVE this year. My second favorite thing on earth is when I'm at a vape show and I get to meet anybody, and then like if I meet this guy, let's just call him Dave, and Dave is like, yeah, you know, my buddy Brandon, he really wanted to be here. He's a huge fan, but he couldn't make it. Is it cool if you just like shoot a quick video for him, or like just sign something, or maybe take a picture or something? That is my favorite, and I don't know why. I am always on board. I'm like, yep, 100%. Let's shoot a video. I've called people before from people's phones and been like, why aren't you here? I'm here. Why aren't you here? It's just my favorite thing. It's just, I love it. I'm like, yeah, let's make him jealous that we're hanging out right now. I don't know why. It's just so fun. Ken, I heard you need a co-host. I do need a co-host. I might need a co-host. We'll entertain the idea of a possible co-host in future vlogs, but for right now, this is just a one-man show. This is like Sting. This is like Bruno Mars. You know, I can't think of any other popular solo recording artists. Taylor Swift. This is Post Malone over here. This is Justin Bieber. It's not Justin Bieber and the other guys. It's like, no, it's just fucking Justin Bieber, okay? I know, and I realize Justin Bieber isn't a great... I'm going to stop. We'll see about that. See about that, Ken. If nothing, I could use your golden voice. Anyway, Zach, hey Nick, just an FYI, we're not here to screw goats. That's a boganism, isn't it? He also said, yeah, fuck spiders. He's like, yeah, we're not here to fuck spiders. And I just lost my mind. That was hilarious. Nicole, thank you. Very gracious of you. You are shouted out. Angela, shout out for the Stooges. Shout out to Stooges for truck. Is that a truck or an ambulance, Angela? I don't know what that is. Shout out to all of the Stooges. Very gracious of you. Wow, there's a lot of super chats tonight. Awesome. Thank you, guys. 1965 Sparkle. Hey, it's Christine. Thanks for dedicating all the future COC podcasts to my commute. All I ask in return is that you shout out my wife, Sam, for totally quitting cigarettes, but please do it in your Christopher Walken voice. That is... No, I can't do that because A, I'm not really good at Christopher Walken. Sam. Good. Well done. Sam. You're shouted out, Sam. That's all you're going to get from my Christopher Walken. Brian, by the time you read this, I will be gone. Putting a little human to bed. Had the time of my life last weekend. Meeting you and the beautiful humans in the chat left me humbled. Love y'all. Yes, the Vaping Canadian Brian. Highlight of NVE. Vaping Canadian Brian. Kaylee, if you liked Ben, wait until you try how much cuter the little brother Vels. There's a Vels liquid as well. Last week we tried Ben and it was great. If there's a Vels, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that too. Hey, look at that. Ryan freaking Hall. Now, Ryan Hall, you want to talk about vape famous. Ryan Hall, he is vape famous. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, brother. I really appreciate that. It's very gracious of you, Ryan. Very gracious. Vaping Case. Whoops. Vaping Case. Love the 510 fuck-ups, bro. Cue cards next time. Yeah. I did a patron-only video that was like all of the mistakes and fuck-ups from one of my 510 reports, and it just kind of turned out pretty funny, and I thought it was entertaining. So I don't know. I might get published to YouTube eventually, but for right now, I don't think I'm going to do that. For British eyes only. So glad you like my coils. Did you try the Lucky Charms Brill? Grab a cereal liquid to pair with it. Hope you find a use for the giant coil I made you. I did. It's on display somewhere on one of my shelves, and I don't have it right now, but I do. And thank you, and awesome, and yes, and it was really good to meet you. I do love the coils. Lussimo, bottle worthy. You just made a new word. Hashtag Seinfeld. Bottle worthy. That's it. Either a liquid is bottle worthy or it's not. Mr. A, one more time. Second best mouth to lung RTA. Obviously, the K-Fun is your fave. Yeah. Second best. Second favorite. Mouth to lung RTA. Probably going to go with something like the Digiflavor Siren is really good. The Inakin. What was the one that Phil and Dimitri did? The Inakin Prism? Is it the Prism? Is it the Prism? The one that Inakin did. And the name is just escaping me right now, but I believe it's called the Prism. I'm not really sure. That would probably be my second favorite mouth to lung RTA. Actually, probably my second favorite mouth to lung RTA would be like the K-Fun Light Plus. It would be like the K-Fun 2019 K-Fun Light Plus. That's probably how it would go. Justin, thanks, dude. Glad you like the package I sent. Oh, the blueberry stuffed French toast is diner. Oh, I see now, Justin. That was my mistake. Not dinner, diner, like a diner. I get you. The Rajin mod. Okay, I'm going to have to Google search so I can save that. The Rajin mod. All right, thank you, Justin. Loved it. Loved the package. I'm really excited about that mech. I'm going to jump into that. Ken, Vaping with Ken, can you shout out Oh That Vape, por favor? Gracias. Yes. Oh That Vape. This one's just for you. Nobody else look. That's just for you. Appreciate that. Mr. Just Right One, Joel, pleasure to meet you. He said, it was an honor to meet you and chat with you, sir. I feel like more convos are needed. I'm just going to say it 100%, Joel. 100%. I was really looking forward to getting to spend a little bit of time with you, just to talk shop and do whatever. And after having met you and seen your dedication to the industry and seen your excitement and your genuine like enthusiasm for creating products, all I did, Joel, was get so excited for the future of whatever you're going to release, because I'm on board. I'm excited, and Joel, it was a pleasure. Pleasure to meet you. Super chat equals when I soak my ball sack spine. Again, I've never said the word ball sack spine as many times as I have in the live stream. Kurt, very gracious of you, bro. You're shouted out. Glenn, very gracious of you, sir. You're shouted out. Sean, very gracious of you, sir. You're shouted out. One more from British Eyes. Want $2.69? That's what she said. Hey, check your email. Hey, I will. In fact, are there more super chats? Okay, do I have time for a quick story? I definitely don't. This vlog's running way too long. I haven't checked my email in a week. I haven't even opened it. It was either shoot video and prepare the vlog and do a podcast, or answer emails. So all of the emails are just, it's almost been a week and a half now that I have not even opened my emails. So I apologize if you're trying to get a hold of me, but I just wanted to focus on content, and I can't be bothered with emails right now. I'll get to them. I just can't be right now, but I will check for yours, Mr. British Eyes Only. Devin, we tried to video chat, but his service was shit. I'm stoked about the stickers. The yo-yo, Nick, happy to be a supporter. Devin, absolutely, bro. Abso-freaking-lutely. Happy to have you. We did try to video chat. That's okay. Michael, please shout out my wife, Ellie, and my 10-month-old daughter, Charlie. They are the reason I quit smoking a pack a day for 17 years. Congratulations, Mike. You are shouted out. Ellie, Charlie, you're all shouted out. All shouted out. Blood Rage Engage made a 2-inch thick ribeye for dinner last night, and on your recommendation, a Guldendrock. Amazing. Yes. How great was the Guldendrock? Like on a scale of 1 to 1,000, the Guldendrock was like 1,001, right? The Guldendrock is so amazing. Oh, I'm so glad you did that. I'm so glad you did that. Shellback Vapor. Lastly, last super chat of the night. Shellback Vapor got an awesome custom Lazy Vapors parallel box mod as a result of your vlogs. Love those mechs. Still rock a Noisy Cricket from time to time. You know what? Soon we're going to do a Noisy Cricket in the retro vaping. I got to wait a little bit longer, and I don't know why, but I feel like the Noisy Cricket's too new to do a retro vape for. I feel like it's too current. It's 3 years old now, isn't it? I mean, that thing came out in 2015, 2016? I don't remember. But we are going to do the Noisy Cricket very, very soon in a very, very soon retro vaping. And now that this vlog has gone completely off the rails, 20 minutes over time, I'm going to wrap this up, but let me take one quick look and make sure that I didn't forget anything that I wanted to talk about. Shit. We're not drinking the sediment there at the bottom. That looks like just, I don't know, baby diarrhea. Not drinking the sediment there at the bottom. I think we're good. I think that's where we're going to end this vlog here tonight. Everybody, 20 minutes past the time. I think coming up in about 10 minutes is the Vape Team if you want to go check them out. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is my new favorite thing. I love it. I love being here, and I love being here with all of you fantastic freaking people. I'll see you across the internet. I'll see you next week back here Thursday, 4:30 p.m. left coast time. And we'll vlog again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and I'm going to vape the Sonett with some Pony on Acid. And I'm just going to go relax on the freaking couch. 100% that's what I'm going to do. But thank you guys, everybody, so much for coming out. Thank you for watching on the replay. Shout out to all of my moderators. And yeah, that's all I got for today, everybody. And as always, no matter what you do, you're a real vapor. Let's keep on vaping.